Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Albion TV. It is one of the most exciting days in the Albion calendar. It is, of course, Invasion Day as this season starts to heat up. Season 12 is looking like a banger so far, Shozen, and this reset day. I'm looking at the guilds out there now. It's looking to be exciting. My name is Lewpac, guiding you through this afternoon's entertainment, and joining me, of course, is Shozen and Bogul. How are we doing? Are we ready to go? We're looking at something kind of crazy from TikTok right now, aren't we?
Yes.
Let's be honest. We're seeing some real interesting composition for the Zerg, and by interesting I mean all pest lizard bloodletters.
Wait,
for an
you
entire
haven't seen this
Zerg.
build before?
I mean, yeah, I have, but I didn't. Not as a Zerg. Usually, as sort of a few of them ratting ZBZs. I think they're going to rat the entire server right now. I've no idea. This is hilarious though. Absolutely love to see it. We've got Monkey on the field as well. A few things to go over as well. We're running on a 15-minute delay because it is reset day. So anything you want to say to us, you probably need to message us in game. And you are welcome to message the Shozen One, Bogul host or Lewpac cast with any information about upcoming fights so that we can jump over and see them.
Yeah, I would like to be able to watch as many fights as possible today on Invasion Day.
Well, what else have we got? What are you expecting today? I mean, I've already seen some fights. I've already seen Big Banana continuing his war against Arch. He just wants to fight everything, doesn't he? He
likes to fight, yeah.
He just wants to pop his potions and fight everything. It does look like his guy. If we go to Big Banana now, actually, I think his guys are getting ganked, or he's ganking some guys. I'm not sure what's going on here.
There's also some action. Robin Hood RS, he actually messaged me just now.
Oh, mate, big Banana on he's in like gank gear as the shot caller here.
What?
Interesting. He was baiting some gankers and now they're getting turned. If you jump on Big Banana, there's just a few kills there. But Robin Hood, have we got action over there already? Let's have a look.
I got Big Banana just getting some ganking done here. Let me go check out Robin Hood RS.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got a massive fight already kicking off. The homeless crew, then the current ZVZ powerhouse, I would say, on the server, definitely regarded as the ones to beat right now. They're up against the Nope Alliance to the right. We got a bit of a pull to the north, but these guys have been doing some work lately, and they are surrounded by Nope, but they're going to go crashing into the north side, and it's a big Nope for these guys as they all die. A couple of guys will survive with the help of ice blocks, but really, the flanks need to come in. If Nope are going to get a wrap round like this, they need to make use of it. You can't just let them clap you on one side and not respond. That said, you've got things like Grail Seekers, Icicles, Night Armors. There's a lot of tools that Zergs are using to prevent flanks right now. And it looks like, oh, we're going to see a big clap on this little clump. Down they go and forward onto the next bunch. And it does look like Nope are just getting pushed around right now. Stepflaw. Shot caller, I believe, for Antelonian Tigers. He'll survive with his ice block, but his boys are taking a welling, and the cluster queue is kicking in. Homeless crew with no alliance weighing in at an impressive 31% disarray right now.
Solo guild, 31%.
Full to the brim with a lot of dudes. 300 members. And it's another nice clap. The permafrost that we're seeing more and more often in these EVZs right now coming down. Very, very strong weapon. Only thing it's vulnerable to is reflect. You've got to pull your finger off the trigger.
About that one,
yeah, if you're going like the full Morgana's like power up build, you do need to pull your finger off the trigger if you hit a demon armor, because you'll die in about 2 seconds.
Nobody likes that.
No, but these guys, it just looks like Nope are just eating engages and just not doing anything back. I know the mammoths are kind of stopping them, but I mean, really, if they've got them surrounded on all sides, all they need to do is collapse on them from every side at once. Just run to the center and just start brawling. Don't let them ZVZ. All of Nope, apparently, it looks like they're all in one alliance. There's no friendly fire, but they're just taking the hits. Like, watch this. They're going to take the hits, right? And you should see counter engages coming here from the south and the north. There's no players on both sides. Yeah. But the flank defense of Homeless is amazing. And these guys, right, these guys fight differently to a lot of Zergs. They actually fight in like waves. So
yeah, multiple shot calling waves.
So they won't blow all their cooldowns on an engage. They'll be ready for a second one. I've lost Robin for some reason there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. He just disappeared, and I
We've
got sent to another person. But he
Let's
must be
try Africa
queued.
now.
Yeah, we'll go to Africa now then and just see what's going on. But this is just a bullying job right now, honestly.
They've been doing this quite a bit lately, just bullying
Yeah.
people. If they can get a fight that is even near the same numbers, they're just doing work.
We're going to be going live to the towers in about 24 minutes our time. So obviously once the towers go live, then the PvE portion, the boss teams will go to work. Africa now, he is deep on this. And there's a note mammoth on the field. And there is a ballista for Homeless Crew. One thing I love about Homeless Crew is they come pack in with all of the mounts as well. Like they've got a beetle on there, they've got their own mammoth, they've got a ballista, they've got a race car. What's the proper name for the race car? Like everyone just calls it the race car.
The
so
Bastion.
Actually, the Bastion. I forgot what it was called because we all call it the race car. Also, Homeless Crew are one of the Zergs I've noticed using the Cursed Skull. Not many people use the Cursed Skull, but it can actually slap pretty hard with the correct build and the correct placement.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The
100%.
thing is, right, it's one of those things, when your Zerg is the best Zerg, it gives you more freedom to do creative stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
When you have an insanely good Zerg, a player with a nasty weapon like a Cursed Skull can find a lot of space to get those angles. Like, and if your Zerg is keeping people in a clump, the Skull will obliterate them. If you're charging it up with like Royal Sandals, whatever, I think it's a really, really strong weapon. Wow, these Nope are just getting rolled down. There's only 4 people in Africa's party, but I'm pretty sure that's due to the cluster queue is actually now gone, I think. Or either that or it's bugged at the top of my screen. I'm not sure. But this zone is being freed up right now. Look at these boys. There's a lot of Homeless Crew looting right now, but I'm pretty sure it's just a cleanup.
This is definitely just a cleanup situation. They're moving through these guys. I don't like saying it, but like a hot knife through butter, Lewpac. They're just kind of like chopping through.
Where's the 100 TikTok pest lizards when you need? They'd be filling their boots right now.
Oh my gosh,
Filling their boots
they'd be
with all
wealthy
the loot.
men right now. That's why they can afford that 8-2 bloodletter.
And these guys are mounting up just to hound the last few. The guys are trying to escape to the east, but I think it's a queue over there. So I'm not sure. Okay, they've actually managed to zone out now. Yeah, they got a Bastion. And what's interesting is Momono is now in Homeless Crew.
Really?
Yeah, we haven't discussed this yet. What the primary Elevate shot caller. Like, we know Elevate is not the same Elevate that won Season 9. We know that they're, a different guild nowadays. That was the guild that set the all-time points record, I believe. I believe they hold the all-time season points record from Season 9. And they actually boosted other guilds instead of going for the million.
Instead of going for a million.
Going for the million. I would have liked to see them get the million because they could have easily achieved it. But respect, for hooking up your allies after. But seeing Momono leave them for Homeless now, whether he's just on another field trip, like when he went to shot call for Raid, I believe.
Right.
Was that Raid he went to shot call for?
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Or anyway, or someone else. I can't remember.
Yeah, I believe he joined Raid for a short period of time
Before
during the coalition. Yeah.
Before Duratine joined Raid to shot call for them.
Well, Duratine apparently didn't join to shot call. Duratine joined to do logistics, but then
Black
asked
Order
to do shot calling and was given a command mammoth a couple of weeks in a row, and he kept showing up in the wrong location. He kept going and fighting Blue Army for some reason.
A few guys
and accidentally losing his mammoth.
A few guys zoned in here to have a look and then realized the other way is cluster queued. That was probably not the door they want to take. And one thing we do know, by the way, is Homeless Crew will fight everyone. Sorry to interrupt you there. I was just calling in some action.
Well, I'd heard an interesting story about how this all went down compared to the propaganda that was put out was pretty thick, and it's never quite like what we hear. I mean, I reported that they only had 2 shot callers. That had to be the reason why Duratine was shot calling, because you wouldn't have Duratine shot call if you had anybody else at all.
We've got
Apparently
10 million. We've got 10 million shot callers. We've got an entire bench of shot callers. You don't know anything about how strong our guild is.
No, I didn't. Apparently, they literally had 8 shot callers, but
how they doing this season, Shozen?
They're not.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Those guys are all in other guilds now.
Yeah. But I mean, let's be honest. Homeless Crew is kind of the hot property this season in terms of ZVZ.
The big buy right now. This is what you want to purchase.
And they're absolutely not going for any sort of ranking. They're not playing for ranking. They are only playing for content. And that just gives them the freedom to have fun. It's a shame that being the best ZVZ force, in my opinion, doesn't bring you much in the way of ranking. Do you know what I mean? Like,
well, you have to, if you want to get ranking from your ZVZing, you have to take territories. You have to hold towers. You have to have some kind of organization behind just being a ZVZ force. Right now, they're just barbarians roaming the land, burning things
are just
left,
like
right,
a
and
war
center.
horde, aren't they? You're exactly right. And okay, so they don't, as I was saying just before they started clapping people on the door, they don't have they don't have an affiliation as such. They are definitely playing independently. They're willing to fight everybody, but they definitely play favorites. So there's people they like more than others. And, given the choice, if there's multiple people to fight, they will definitely, they will definitely choose to fight the ones they like the least. They do have friends, they do have enemies, but they're not affiliated with anyone.
No, not really.
They do some work with people, but they're not like you can't tar them with any sort of alliance or coalition brush like you can with pretty much every other relevant organization in Albion.
Speaking of not part of an organization, I heard that Sun is now a solo guild.
It actually says best solo guilds. That's a very bold claim to make. I mean,
how do you guys fare against Homeless Crew in a one-on-one?
Oh no, I think they're well ahead. Like we've had a few 1v1s with them. The boys have, and they are something else. Honestly, they are absolutely something else. But it's the best 1v1 to take because it's great practice. You can learn a lot from watching those back. Oh, Pest Lizard Rat just got killed. You love to see it, don't you?
Yeah, you gotta watch that and enjoy that. Hopefully
you love to see a Pest Lizard Rat get whacked on.
I like when they get looted. That's what my favorite thing is, when somebody's just getting some free loots.
But yeah, Homeless Crew's ZVZ force is insane. And if they start building up the other areas of the guild, if they wanted to compete for Season 13, they absolutely could off the back of it. Because the ZVZ force is like one of the big things to start with. And then you can build off of that. Getting an insane ZVZ force is probably the hardest part of a guild. And the rest of it is fairly easy. Pick up a couple of nice GVG teams, build a 20, get some logistic stuff going for your infrastructure, stuff like that. And then you can just build a guild around that. Having the army is the hard part. Or, they could probably command quite a lot of money to come and settle disputes, couldn't they?
I imagine they could, as just like a third party coming in to clean up, help you with your ZVZ force, supplement a richer guild, one that has been focusing more on season points, has a lot of 5v5 teams in its primary guild, so they can suck up those points and get ahead in the season. You need some backup for ZVZ. These guys would be a good mercenary to pick up.
Yeah, I think anybody would be grateful to have them on side. Bogul, I don't know if you could check in the broom cupboard there for us. What's level 30 debuff numbers wise? It's got to be pushing 200.
Give me a sec.
Right, let's go check a few other debuffs while we're waiting for our next bit of action, because obviously stuff kicks off a little bit earlier nowadays, doesn't it? Syndic is weighing in. Syndic is weighing in with his PoE boys at 36, but obviously that's all of PoE in. They refer to it as the Syndic Voltron, right? So it's where all of the different guilds just like connect under Syndic's mammoth and get called names while ZVZing.
All right.
So that's that's a sizable
They get called
force.
Names, you said?
Yeah, if you haven't been called a retard by Syndic, did you really go to a ZVZ?
Well, apparently you have.
I don't know. What's King Mojo and the Arch Boys looking like?
I don't see King Mojo on the field today.
Yeah, he's out there. He's weighing in.
Out?
Level 20, level 29. He's actually away from Arch Homeland, and it looks like he's looking to re-secure some stuff in the north. I mean, you've still got this kind of Cold War going on in the north, right? Which Mojo and Syndic are like the intermediaries, the peacekeepers of this Cold War between like Sun, Black Order, Mudhouse. Like there's this very wafer thin nap right now that's been nearly breached multiple times, right?
I have no idea how this exists.
I have no idea how
under the impression that Black Order wants to destroy Sun.
Well, it's both. So Black Order came mage raiding a couple of times.
Right.
And if you've ever tried to mage raid a level 7 tower, you know what that's like, right? So they got wiped. There was a bit of trash talking. So they came with a big Zerg, right? And mage raiding is fine. Mage raiding, Zerging, mashing each other up is completely fine. They launched on one of the territories, though.
No.
Right? Razor Rock Chasm, which is a big no-no under this. So Del Negro immediately forms up Sun and launches on 3 Black Order towers, right?
Yeah.
As a
retaliation.
Yeah, retaliation / So this was like, okay, this could be the start of it. So then the next day, Black Order were like, okay, we're gonna no-show that tower. Like we were just like messing around. So they no-showed the Chasm fight, and then the 3 Black Order fights. Then Sun no-shows the 3 Black Order fights, gives them like, so nobody actually ended up fighting for the towers. But like, if one side had showed there, everything starts to fall apart and it gets rowdy very quickly.
Yeah, and then Syndic gets all upset and you guys have to get yelled at and called names.
Well, Syndic and Mojo, they like to work together at the moment.
Yeah, understandable.
For bigger objectives and
what's those bigger objectives?
Well, controlling these big rental empires and stuff like that.
Terrible.
Keeping the peace, organized wars.
Yeah. War is bad for business unless it's organized war.
I mean, I'll let you in on a secret. We hit 3 billion in deaths, value of deaths this season alone in Sun. We just passed the 3 billion mark last week. Now,
that's a lot.
You get a lot of income if you're donating ZVZ guilds. You get a lot of income, but the repair bill for the gear is mad. Oh, somebody trying to grab some.
I'm getting told to come
some guys
see
here.
A hit and run match. I'm gonna put the name in chat. Let's see if it actually happens. Whipple snatch.
I jumped to Sally Samek, Monkey are over in Battlebray Lake. Now, so the TikTokers, by the way,
right?
They can't help themselves, right? They're running with Monkey. They're all together, right?
Mm-hmm.
But every 100 meters, one of them has to pest lizard the Zerg. Like they cannot resist the temptation of mass fearing the Zerg.
Over here on Whipple Snatch, I believe we're about to have an engagement.
Oh, can you? Oh
I put it into chat.
Oh, I need to pull that up. Hang on.
It doesn't
Whipple
work.
Snatch, of course he is. Yeah, I couldn't whip.
I got it. I spelled it wrong.
What a name. Wimple.
And there's an H at the end. It's truncated. God, why does name
I
so
got him,
long?
I got him.
The letter goes underneath the name.
All of the action right now is up in the north. Honestly,
Yeah, quite a bit
Wimple
up there.
Snatch. The Formosa Rangers then going toe to toe with the Ouch Alliance. So like, a lot of these guys get put under the bracket of Squad and Poe and these coalitions and that, but they are all fighting their own stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, everything is fair game, but no one's allowed to push too far, otherwise the grown-ups come and like put the toys back in the basket. Do you know what I mean?
Bogul, do you have on your second screen there, is that the homeless crew as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I'm seeing the same thing you are.
Wimple
Right.
playing rowdy here. Formosa Rangers
they're doing pretty good here.
Getting an absolute beating right now. Wimple was just completely like showboating there.
Well, these guys are doing very well. They just cleaned this up. Pretty significant engagement
Weighing in
here.
at level, for most forces weighing in at about level 30, by the way. Did we find
Yeah.
out what that was?
There was too many posts by Retro.
Robin Hood RS then.
Yeah, well, there's 2 fights going on. We've got
this one's over. I'm gonna go look at Robin.
This one's gonna be crushed. These guys are just getting cleaned up. Robin Hood is also cleaning up against the Dodge
Homeless
Alliance
Crew
here.
versus Dodge.
Homeless
okay.
Crew versus Dodge. Another
now, Dodge,
cleanup.
You know, Dodge were one of the main forces that did help Black Order during the what we call the 1 week war. Dodge were definitely on field for those boys, but I would say, like most on this server, they're gonna meet a swift demise at the hands of the Homeless Crew.
Yeah,
like this is a rowdy bunch, and honestly, it'll take coordinated multiple Zergs to beat these guys head on. I think, you know, if you want to beat them, you need to be hitting them hard from 2 sides. Their front line is so tanky, so defensive. Their locuses are on point. Their DPS, they're not like, the thing is they're not like overcrowded with DPS, right? They're heavy on tank supports, heals. So the DPS they've got has to count, and it really does. Their composition is interesting. Their enigmatics are strong. They got some juicy gear on today. Like 8-3 around the place.
See if Nikaso still has a fight here.
Hey, all of the fights are up the north right now, I'm telling you. We've got actually Homeless Crew and Black Order are very, very close to each other.
I would love to see those 2 run into each other.
Yeah. They're like a zone apart right now. So there's a chance that they might run into each other, but I don't think Black Order want those hands. I don't think anyone wants those hands today, Shozen. I'll be honest with you.
You don't think anybody wants to run into the Homeless Crew?
Not alone. Nah. I don't think so. I think they're super scary. Blue Dawn says go to King Mojo.
Okay, heading over to King Mojo.
There's going to be a fight on the... Still feels weird saying the Arch Alliance. Okay. Mojo... Okay, so... hang on. Wait.
Yeah?
Mojo, the Homeless Crew, Black Order, all of these Zergs are like a tiny bit apart. I keep going to King Mojo, but he's invisible to me.
Well, he is in cluster queue right now, so you just get kicked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else is over there?
I'm actually on Rack. I just got teleported to Rack, and they have an engagement over here, over in it's faction fights. My bad. But there's faction fights still going on.
Okay, Mojo's in action, and it's the Homeless Crew.
It's gonna be Homeless Crew versus Mojo here.
Oh my goodness!
So I'm on Robin Hood RS right now because he hasn't gotten kicked off.
Momono is in Homeless Crew now, and the Momono. Oh no, they just lost everyone trying to get into that.
Blue Army just got caught.
Holy moly. Everybody trying to get onto that tower. They actually returned good damage, and I think, yeah, they are going to find some kills off the back of that. That was nicely done. The race car, the Bastion coming in with the defenses, but I think they took some heavy casualties there.
They did. They took a lot of guys in that choke, just went down, completely crushed by the initial engagement by Homeless Crew.
So remember, the Q affects your in-zone disarray. So people in the queue add to your disarray. So it's around 30 versus 35, but you know, Mojo's now going to need the next wave of reinforcements after what they lost in that choke. They have good numbers, but I really don't like this position here. Like, we know Homeless Crew fights as multiple fronts. We know they can wrap around here. Still seeing a lot of the old names,
can do the same thing. It's just how many of these guys are Blue Army and how many of them have turned into Arch.
But that's what I'm saying, though. They need to wait for their reinforcements, because you can see this wraparound. You will go to King Mojo now, and you'll actually see the wraparound in progress. Homeless Crew are sort of, a bunch of them are coming to the east, so they're going to force multiple flanks to be held. There is a Mammoth on here, and we know there's a Ballista for the other side as well. Gedasef is on his Behemoth, launching away. They've got a Bastion on the field. They have 2 Behemoths. One Behemoth's actually about to get dismounted, though. These battle mounts, like battle mounts other than the Mammoth, are not tanky against coordinated Zergs anymore. Like, you can drop battle mounts so quickly, and this is awkward. Like, I don't know. I don't really see what their plan is here, because there's no guards, there's no zap tower.
Nope,
like the only thing
trapped.
stopping them is Okay, they're gonna try and leave to the south here. They are gonna get collapsed on in this
here
corner
they come.
so hard.
Sarge and Mojo and Triforce coming out through the southeast.
This is what they've got to work with. They've got to do what they can.
They have to take an engagement here into the first
They need to kill as much as they can here on this side. If they don't get some kills, they're just gonna be absolutely
get surrounded
sandwiched.
here, and it's already started. Look at the back line. The back line has just been collapsed upon. Africa now hitting it hard, going right through the soft group in the back. The tanks are all up front. Half the group isn't even involved, as they're still involved in the inside of the territory fight. But everybody outside, they're all dying.
That actually might have been... Okay, so just before that happened, there was a queue rotation. I don't think they could have done that in order to create space on this west side for reinforcements to get on the tower. But I think they were like 20 seconds too early, because although the queue had popped, the people still need like 60 seconds to zone in.
Right.
And I don't know where Homeless Crew is, but it looks like Blue Army is wrapping around. Where on earth did Homeless Crew go? Okay, they're down there. Why did they let Blue Army off the tower for free? Like keeping them in the tower.
They're trying to pull them out.
Perfect.
No, they're trying to bait them out. They know right now that they want this fight.
On that tower,
in order
though,
to get Blue Army off.
You just keep them
but
fully trapped
it's not
in the
about
middle.
like if you're trying to keep somebody involved in something for all day, right? If you want to leave them there for 45 minutes so they can't complete their objectives, do that.
Nice deletion. They get a clump of the homeless boys.
Did get a
and
group
reinforcements have just arrived from the west.
Yeah, this might not have been a good strategy for Homeless Group, but I think what their strategy was pull Blue Army out and just get content.
Good frontline healing there, although finally they get taken out. So much follow-up damage. But Blue Army are definitely getting some reinforcements here. Homeless Crew are taking some casualties. I don't know who's reinforcing closest either. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know either.
If you look at this fight, it's only 3 zones from the portal. I think most of them are banked in Morgana's Rest, so I have no idea. But right now, it's a
good
full
engagement right
there.
here.
Look at the spread of the inertia rings, just stopping any sort of movement.
But over the top of this inertial ring, we have another engagement by Homeless Group, very spread out in their engagement. Good job of attacking at multiple fronts, making it hard for Blue Army to coordinate.
So down south, we saw a bunch of homeless get deleted, but I don't know if you saw to the east there, they created this enormous clump of homeless, right? They hit the massive camlands, but none of the DPS could reach it because the counters, the Grail Seekers, the Wind Walls, the Purges, everything was just there. And the DPS, it was the juiciest clump you're probably going to get on a reset day, and the DPS couldn't connect with it. And here we see some DPS
another good engagement by Blue Army.
Look
at that to the south too. Yeah, well, there's 2 engagements there. One good one by Blue Army, and then just a brutal counter by Homeless, getting a number of deletions instantly. While Blue Army was chunking.
I like that these aren't one and done though. Both sides are hitting clumps, and this is a good fight. Do you know what I mean? And
Mojo this is between and 2 of the best. Mojo and Robin on the screen together once again.
Here it comes. Here comes the clump. Here comes the Grail Seekers to hold them in place.
Robin.
Second clump. The laser beams come down.
He gets some deletions there.
Mojo's in there. I wonder if he says sorry in say chat while killing him. You'd love to see it.
Sorry, mate. What he gets for practicing more Call of Duty than Albion.
Oh, Kiwi from Homeless Crew a little bit overextended there. He's going to drop. Sandro going to drop. And actually...
a number of them getting caught off here. It looks like Homeless Crew is on the back foot.
Even though Blue Army lost some members. Look to the north. Look to the north. There's a huge amount there. They're going to wrap around this lake. You watch this. This north. Actually, the flank defense from Blue Army is already got eyes on it. Here it comes from the back, though. Little clump from the bomb squad. Can they get some deletion on that? Not the best. Mojo looking for a counter maybe on this choke. Soul Scythe goes down. Oh, that's nasty on the energy shaper there. He got reflected nearly to death. And Homeless Crew, the halberds have got inside them now. And this is causing huge problems. The axes are inside and Spectre jackets are burning. And it's a scrappy fight now. And I think that's suiting Blue Army. Here comes the return, though. They can see that they can't just infinitely push back. Nice damage there, but Homeless Crew, like, they're not looking as sharp now.
No, they're not. I think they've lost a number of really strong members, and it's making it hard for them to coordinate. You're
exactly right, Shows, and they're starting to lose like key points of your Zerg. Like if you lose a few of your Locuses, right, or a few of your flank defenders, suddenly your Zerg doesn't operate like how you've set it up. You know, people set up their Zergs with very specific compositions, and the shot caller plays to that. As soon as you start losing key elements, it's a bit of a problem. Here comes a big dammy on the front. Oh, that's nice from Homeless. Good damage there. Mojo, though, he's got eyes on everything. And Homeless crew are getting backed up, and that is a bunch more Homeless crew going home. Wherever their home is,
they're going back to it.
Oh, the Ballista just got dismounted. The Ballista, Microsoft Outlook. What a great name. What a great name. Microsoft Outlook was pounding the Mammoth, but he kind of didn't notice he was getting macked on that Ballista, and he got demounted there. The Blue Army Mammoth is down to 1 bar.
Oh, that's not good. That could be
I don't think Homeless has
turn.
got enough left in the tank here. I think Blue Army and the rest of these Arch boys are gonna roll over him now.
It does look like that, but you don't know until they get to that final regroup, final push. Can they turn on it and make something happen?
No, they've got no front line. They've got no front line.
None.
And they got two mammoths.
Got a Robin.
Homeless crew's got 2 mammoths on the field. And we know Blue Army likes to hunt a mammoth, don't we?
Oh yeah.
Like, it is known, Shozen.
They do like to post the mammoth deaths.
What a banger fight, though. And then the banter between Mojo and Momono is going to be legendary. But I think they're full routed here, Shozen. They're trying to get into dungeons.
Yeah.
And that was, I don't know, it looked like Blue Army were playing a bit suicidal and losing huge clumps unnecessarily. But I'm pretty sure when they pulled South out of that tower, it was to create space for their reinforcements to connect with the Zerg. Because the problem is if they're surrounded on the tower, their reinforcements can't get into them.
Right.
So they kind of had to sack a few people south to create the space for the Zerg to regroup. And it worked in their favor because they ended up wiping Homeless crew, who we've already seen win a few fights. Imagine the loot these guys are dropping right now. Like, most of them were in like Gucci gear anyway, and they had full bags full of goodies.
Oh, that means a lot of trash.
Well, 30% trash, mate. But Mr. Luco, he's gonna go down, and Blue Army and the gang, even size fight, and I did not expect to see Homeless go down like that.
No, I think there was like I said, I thought they were trying to bait them out of the tower there so they could get the fight that they wanted. They did get a fight, but by backing out and Blue Army attacking while they were still backing out and not let them get reset and turn their front line around was a really good play by Mojo and Blue Army. They were able to get some of the key players of Homeless crew early in that, and then it just didn't look like it ever reformed properly. It looked like they were constantly on the back foot from that point on.
Battlebray Lake, round Arthur's Rest. There's some Zergs posturing right now. Let me have a look at this.
We do have Domnet and its pull-up doing some PvE.
PvE? Yeah, I was just going to say that. I'm watching Domnet do PvE.
I mean, maybe you can explain real quick what these guys are doing so people who
for some reason they're zerging down the Lord, which is actually slower than killing it with a boss team. Just FYI, a boss team kills the Lord a lot quicker. They've actually buffed its health and resistances to crazy points. Like, you're not going to go down doing this because the boss doesn't really do enough. But this is a really slow way to do it. Having 8 people with the right gear is much, much faster. But they're obviously going for Dry Vein Cross. And this was, this was something that got contested. And they've got... Guild Xena has entered the Monkey Alliance officially. Who we've seen them solo in 4th place for a lot of the season. They have now entered the Monkey Alliance. Maybe just for reset day, who knows? Black Order have exited their alliance with Mudhouse today as well, in light of points and high-level GVGs. Although Mudhouse, the Logic team, has been doing work in GVGs. So Monkey are just covering for Surf right now, while they claim their towers. Battlebray Peaks, we might see some action soon. We've got Dungeon Realms on a Mammoth. He is... oh, wow, they didn't. Who got the tower then in Peaks? Looks like Surf took the tower in Peaks. And these guys looking to hold all of Arthur's Rest. Okay. Big Banana, I believe, is in... Cluster Q. No, he's not. He's in Oasis. Okay, so the Big Bananas Alliance looks like they're chill right now. The China Alliance is chill with Monkey and with Surf, because I know there's been some, you know, accusations thrown back and forth between those guys. Interesting stuff. Okay, where are you at, Shozen?
I'm getting ready to go to a fight right now. I'm watching Atomic CF, and that should happen in just a couple minutes. They are queued right now, getting ready to go in.
Was that with a K? Hang on.
Atomic, or Atom CF, sorry.
Atom
ATOMCF, and he's not in the fight yet. He's currently queued, so you might just get kicked off of him.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so these guys are fighting in Confluence and Cross. Okay, so we're seeing the... Who are these guys? PoE, then. PoE looking to zone in and fight the Surf Elevate Coalition.
Yep.
And it looks like Cross is where the action's going to be.
In just a moment. We have a number of fights that are getting ready to go, and I'm trying to, like, just get through all of them. As everybody is messaging me saying, we're going to have a fight. No, we're really we're going to have one. It's happening.
So there's definitely going to be a fight here. The boss has fallen in Cross, which means Surf will be able to claim it. That was a very roundabout way of doing the boss, though, compared to how we would say traditional boss teams, I guess. More traditional boss teams.
Yeah, a little bit more traditional.
You reckon we're going to get them? Oh, we've got a cat. Hopefully this cat doesn't disrupt anything too much for me.
A cat?
Yeah, a cat just rolling over my desk. I'm just praying that he doesn't touch any buttons. Make me disconnect from you guys. These guys are queuing, are they? Or are they not? Yeah, okay, they're taking the queue now. Doesn't mean they're not going to get in for a little while, though. And it's gonna be interesting.
Alaz we have over here with Poe, but I believe they're together again, aren't they?
Alaz generally is like, they're like a gank guild.
Nope is going to be getting some action soon. Nope is demounted. Reject party. Why this game? Actually, they're mounted back up again. I take that back. But they do have over in Frost Peak Vista, their enemies are in their sights and they're getting ready for that. I'm going to go ahead and hop on Atom CF on the other screen just to see when that one happens.
Yeah, I think they're just waiting for the PoE forces to zone in. Surf, Surf might just leave though. I don't know. Surf versus PoE head up. It looks like they're just going out the southwest door. And the problem is when you're trying to chase a massive Zerg, right? You're constantly like running. The next zone will be queued. Like Surf is level 44 debuff right now.
What?
That's a lot of people, right? Bogul, do we know how many people that is?
Nope.
Okay, great.
There was too many posts from Retroman. I couldn't find the right one.
Oh my goodness. You love it.
Here's one from December 3rd, 2020. Is that the right one?
No.
I think it might be. I mean, it'd be close. That might be it.
307.
Yeah, right? Okay. Yeah, I mean, that sounds close enough, I guess. Okay, so Surf have zoned out as PoE zoned in. So the chase will continue across the world, as it were.
All right, I'm getting told over on Why This Game that they are preparing to engage over for Reject Party and Nope. Could be any moment now in Frost Peak Vista.
Okay. Who do you want to go on?
Why This Game? He's a Grove Keeper. I can see the enemies occasionally showing up to the north.
Okay, they're all on foot. There's a big... If you look at the map here with N, there's a big canyon between them, though. There's like a death trap of a canyon between them. They're popping random sprints and stuff. Have a look at what's going to happen then. This is going to be definitely not the Nope Alliance. Mer is still going then. Good use of the mammoth to slow down that frontal engage, but some of them have gone down in that canyon, and I really don't like that. I think you've got to wrap round. Good interruption on the Mist Piercer there on the north.
Hey, Bogul, throw up Nikaso on your second screen. That one might engage as well. It's over in
I got it.
Slake's Sand Canyon? Slake Sand Canyon.
This is a non-cluster queue fight, by the way. As here comes Nope. Oh, wow. Look at this clump. Look at this clump of Mer to the southeast.
That's a lot of Mer.
Axis
they look a little unorganized, though, in those trees. That's not a good place to be.
They just kind of let them run at them. With nothing to stop. The race car went in to try and slow it down, but... Okay, here comes a flank, though. Looks like a bomb squad or something hitting from the north, so Nope are going to have to peel. They're taking some hits now. That's a nasty clump. Is there any follow-up on that? One Brimmy. A little double jump from Y. Very late potion from him. Really didn't like that super late Gigantify, but it does look like Mer getting whacked onto the north. He's permafrost doing some big work. Enigmatics coming down on this front line, but Nope really not stabilizing at the moment. And there's another Camlan. Brimmy coming. Nope, Brimmy gets cancelled for the Mer boys. There's a clump. Can they delete it? There's the lasers. Laser Brimmy combo. That'll do it. Good stun from Y this game as they look to push north. Bodies dropping left, right, and center. That Judy helm hits a lot of people. And the tanks, honestly, they need to punish these tanks that are like deep in them. Q's and W's, boys. Q's and W's. I think Nope is just getting... Okay, Smoker here. Smoke, I don't know who Smoke is with, or if it's a three-way right now. But Mer, it was collapsing onto Nope, and it just looked like Smoke hit them hard from the side. It does kind of look from here like Smoke and Nope are fighting side by side on two fronts. But that's, that's not necessarily what's happening. They might have just took an opportunity. Albion politics are very fluid, aren't they, Shozen?
Fluid. It's like sticky. It's a mire. It's like molasses. The only reason anybody fights is, if they suddenly drip out of the favor. I mean, it's so hard to get a good fight. Well, not on Invasion Day, because everybody's willing to fight on Invasion, but just like who's with who? They're all mixed together. It's sticky.
Man, look
it's
at that cursed skull. Did you see the damage that cursed skull was doing?
Very nice. Yeah, I kind of want to bring one out now.
Oh, good. Yeah, me too. I've got 700 curse, mate, and I've got some T8 arties. I'd love to try this out. It looks super fun to watch them slowly melt to the haunting screams. Smoke getting smoked up north, though. Mer doing some fine work. And, okay, here's a wave of reinforcements for the Nope boys, and I'm pretty sure they needed that. They've got their Mammoth. They've got their Eagle on the field. And now we have the RH Alliance coming in this canyon. This fight has moved around a lot, and oh, look at this catch. This is going to be nasty. So they're so low already. Where's the DPS? Permafrost onto... I think Smoke and Nope are working together here. I'm pretty sure, looking at the angles of these engages, I'm pretty sure they're on the same page right now, Shozen.
It does look like it.
I mean,
until we see something that's different.
Their pay stubs come from the same office, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, actually, did you just... That was definitely Smoke dropping fire on Nope.
I think it was just a panic defensive, because look, the juicy north Nope flank. Yeah, look, this healer's just chilling and no one's doing anything.
Somebody needs to take away 50 DKP from that guy.
50 DKP minus. Oh, here's a big one. Here's a big one. Can they get the... Oh,
another good engagement
that's
here.
What I'm talking about. But it took another alliance to get the job done. I think Nope were on the back foot until Smoke turned up, I'll be honest. I don't know how proud they can feel of that one.
I'm very impressed by what Nimby did over on the second screen there. They just cleaned up a match. Very well done by Nimby.
I think the Mer Alliance, the RRH Alliance is done and dusted here. I don't know if PoE ever caught up to Surf for that fight. They're over in Battlebray Lake right now. Looks like they're still playing Kiss Chase. Oh,
well, yeah, there's still some fight going on here. There's a big clump about to get engaged on. They're running for their lives, but they're not going to make it out.
No, I think it's just bye-bye.
This is just a rough situation.
It's that bit where you're routed, right? And the call is just get out if you can. But you're too close to the enemy to mount up. And this is the result. You just get done. Smoke and Nope on top of each other a little bit. There might be a bit of friendly fire. I mean, in these situations, the only play, honestly, is to run through one of the enemy Zergs. so that the other one can't do anything, or that at least you get some friendly fire.
I do have Africa now on the second screen.
Okay,
check it out.
I'm gonna go over to Africa now then, because this one this is definitely just a cleanup operation. Homeless crew back in the fight, and this time they're going to be fighting the May Alliance. Not sure who they are, but I'm seeing the Glupio Wizikios the last season. I'm seeing a lot of a lot of familiar guild names, but most of them are dead bodies now. I'll be honest with you, most of them are dead bodies. There is actually a hideout going live for the last season here, and it doesn't look like... This is what I mean, right? They just got annihilated by Homeless Crew, but Homeless Crew has no interest in smashing this hideout. They could smash it if they wanted, because it's under construction and it goes down easy, but I don't think they care. And they're not here. They're like, if we let these guys have a hideout, we can kill them more.
Right, if they come out of the hideout, yeah.
They truly are like chaotic. Well, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, because they just surrounded the hideout. There is 4 minutes. Will the hammers come out?
Do they have hammers?
Yeah. Oh, they are.
Breaking stuff, taking off your gear.
I spoke too soon.
Yeah.
Breaking their overcharge to whack the hideout. Wow. I actually thought they would just be like, okay, we killed them all. We don't care about no hideouts. But I was wrong. I was wrong.
Over on, we have Domnit running into Arch over here in Stone Lake Hillock, catching some Arch and doing some cleanup here.
Arch is very spread because obviously the BA Arch is elsewhere right now. Domnit though and his boys just cleaning up Panda Express, Smoking Kings. Doesn't look like much of a fight right now, does it?
Not much of one, no. It looks like it's a cleanup situation.
Nice Camlan, but there was no one alive to follow it up. Oh, Big Blob just zoned in, actually. Big Blob just zoned in. Okay, no, it's a ton of Arch running for the gate. Never mind. It's all the Arch fleeing the guy. They're just leaving the guys that are dying. Cool. Okay. I'm just waiting to see. What else goes on here. Then there's nothing here. No action in Battle Braid Peaks. There's tons of blobs, by the way, around Arthur's Rest right now. I'm seeing a load of different blobs around Arthur's Rest, but no major fights between them. Like it's just stragglers getting picked off and Arch getting clapped and running. Oh, we got Syndic is still playing Kiss Chase with multiple blobs, and there's a few deaths going on right now. But again, I think where the game has grown, Shozen, do you get the feeling like that because the blobs are so big now on reset day, like they can't really fight each other because both of them lose half their Zergs to cluster queue.
All right, we have Dominic taking down more Arch against again. I guess this is just more cleanup situation. Sorry, I'm just hopping around. I'm seeing all this mounting.
They're not fighting back, are they?
No, they're not. They're just running. It's like they're running from gankers. You know, they're like, no, quick! I need to take my loot home.
Let's go back
find
to
somebody else to watch.
I'm gonna go back to Africa now. See if there's more fights over there.
All right, I'm gonna go check out
They're in the tunnel now. Oh yeah, Homeless Crew is. Oh no, they're just engaging on a door. That's it.
Master OK is kind of out in the middle of nowhere in Dry Vein, just running through. I still haven't seen these guys get into any content yet. Don't know what's happening with the PoE guys. Have you seen any content from them?
No, I just seen a lot of running. Not so much content, I'll be honest. No, I'm not seeing anything right now from these guys. I'm jumping around all of our names, and I think a lot of the towers have started to be claimed, and I think the action's like slowing down a little bit.
Yeah, they're all still out in clumps. I hope they run into each other. Some of the clumps did send each other home, so it does take a little bit of time.
Yeah, I mean, most people have got homes in the rests, multiple sets, stuff like that, but
yeah,
it's just one of those things, isn't it?
It does look like Homeless Crew is stalking somebody right now. They are trying to catch up to another equal-sized blob. Is it? It's Vizio Gupio.
Vizio Glupio.
Gupio Vishwa.
Some good names. Some good names out there. I'm going to go see what Mojo's doing now. Arch Mojo.
Regearing, maybe?
No, I mean, probably dumping that loot from that other fight.
All right, it looks like Robin is going in on the May Alliance over here in Deepwood Pines. So we're going to have some tower content.
All of the content was north. What level is this tower? It's a level 4 tower. So this tower's, it's not a joke.
Nope, right? They're going to have a little bit of work to do.
It's not, it's not a 7 or an 8. But it's still a 4. So the mage can be beamed as well. But here comes the... Oh, goodbye. Goodbye on that tower. Everybody in that clump is gone. The return is fairly decent, though. Actually, Homeless Crew taking some casualties on the way out. And people going down. People going down to these guards. This clump of guards is actually doing some work on the clothies. And do you know who gets punished for this, Shozen? Enigmatic staffs, right?
Yeah.
Enigmatic staffs. If you shield a clump and it soaks a ton of damage, you generate so much threat that the guards basically just do not leave you alone. These guys are getting rowdy under the sentry mage, I'll be honest. They need to full wipe May to avoid the turnaround, because look at this. Look, they're just getting killed on the way back out. May just soaked that engage and killed a bunch of Homeless Crew on the way out.
Barracks on my second screen. Bogul, it's going to be a quick interaction. It's a quick deletion. I don't even know if you're able to get that on your screen in time. That was just a deletion over here by the guys in...
The tower no longer matters because everyone from May is dead.
Or Alaz,
so now these guys can they'll simply just kill the sentry mage now and go in and collect their loot. Because everybody died. Everybody died. Look how many are actually just down from the guards. There's actually a bunch of people down from the guards. And this sentry mage, like I said, these mages and these guards are no joke, even at level 4. Get those towers leveled. Like, it is a good GVG team to level your towers is a solid investment, honestly.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Level up your guards, get more points, more season points, better rewards overall.
You're harder to raid, like tougher defenses. But this is they need to kill the sentry mage so they can go and get the loot that's dropped. There's still people on the floor from guards, though. That's amazing. Do you remember when you used to be able to heal the mage?
Yeah, that was terrible. With the grave guard, yeah.
You literally couldn't storm a level 8 if people were just cheesing it.
That was terrible.
But here we go. Now it's just a race to grab all the loot on the floor from the bodies. If the May guys were smart, they would have grabbed as much as they could and banked it in the tower. But there you go. Job done. Big action there.
All right, I'm trying to check out all the different places where I was given a notice. Yeah, I think Bobby. Let's see if this one's still going. Oh no, that one is over. Oh no.
Doesn't look like there was like mad fighting today. Oh. Okay. Go to Dungeon Realms now. Okay. We've got Elevate and Skoya throwing down.
Okay.
Right now. Elevate holding up on top of the hill. But when you see Skoya, you probably know that there's going to be other PoE flanks coming in.
As soon as they can get a chance to
mash
come in,
the boys. But there should be Surf, there should be China. Like, there should be a lot of players in the immediate vicinity getting called towards this fight. Nice wraparound from Elevate. Here come the clumps.
Do we have a tank for these guys?
Or I mean, Dungeon Realms is a pretty good viewpoint for this. He'll be right at the front. And the Podal guys, oh, they're getting some murder. A big helping of murder up on the north here. The Behemoth trying to rain down these barrels, but doesn't look like the Podal guys are putting up much of a fight. But the sun flank is coming in from the east on top of the Elevate clump. Good work from Elevate, though. Those counters stopping the push from their east. But now they've got Sun to the east. Everything they did to Podal is going to matter a lot here. They're going to have to ride out this pressure. They're looking for the Sun clumps here. Sun looking to peel back. But they are surrounded on multiple sides. Like this is a 30% Sun blob, and okay, that's pretty much
it.
That whole front line of Elevate is now gone.
Yeah, that'll happen.
They just got absolutely rolled over, and the Behemoth spamming on them says die. They do have a lot of people alive. I don't know what they've got in the way of tanks now. They're looking for the counter. Good counter onto Sun. They get a bunch in that clump. Amelia might go down there. Can they finish the job? There's so many of them coming in, and here comes the counter. Here comes the counter on top, and that is going to be another clump deleted. They got a bomb squad to their south as well to watch, and the Podal guys, Skyatel, they're not really doing a lot to the north right now, but they're just there, which is a constant threat, isn't it? Oh, that's a nice clump to the south, though. The Permas, that's huge from Elevate. They've still got some fight in them yet. Great kills from the Elevate team. Monkey doing work despite being up against it here and losing a lot in those engages. They've still got enough left in the tank to get some kills. It's making good use of this road as well. There's a little lake here. Quite tight chokes, but I just think it's a matter of time now. Unless they've got Surf or somebody coming in reinforcements, I think it's simply a matter of time before they get overrun. They're kiting. They've got another monkey guild up north.
Mudhouse in a big engagement too, about to happen over here. If you hop on M4VS.
Do you want to jump off of this or?
Well, I mean, Bogul has two cameras going. He can give us two different views at once.
Do you want to follow that one then?
Yeah, I'm going to follow this one as soon as they engage. And it does look like it's about to engage right now as they're all sprinting, taking the carpets, going to their west. And where's the engagement? Okay, they're coming back.
Monkey have done a really good job of kiting through these canyons as well. They're sort of using the fact that the enemies aren't allied to their advantage. Trying to get clumps like this was perfect. That was beautiful from Monkey. They pulled those boys into a pile on top of Loxy. They made sure that there was no flank possible because of the way they maneuvered, and that was absolutely beautiful. But they need to not get greedy looking for these kills, because you know more flanks are coming. You know there's still a large force of Skoya on the field. You know that Sun is on their back. AOF company have arrived, and they have about 1 million Grove Keepers, but no follow-up damage, it seems.
I am watching the Mudhouse guys on the second screen.
Yeah,
both
a pretty
of these
huge engagement over here, Lewpac. Sorry, you might want to hop over here and check this one out. We're on M4VS, and he is leading the charge into the Ouch Alliance for
I was
the
actually on
Mudhouse
Roxanna
boys.
for a second here, but I think we might have switched over to M4VS,
Yeah, that's what I'm coming in. I'm black screened on
Lots
there.
of people dying from both teams. Now, great counter engage. Took down quite a bit of the front line of Mudhouse. Very good engagement by Ouch. Ouch had been on the back foot, and now they're pushing forward into him. Great clumps in the center. That's brutal. That's going to cause some dividends.
We need a new POV. Tuckwa. I'm going to go to
Oh, God,
someone.
is he dead? Is our guy dead? I'm so laggy, I can't even tell.
I got to X Pudge X just because he was the easiest one to type. But it looks like Ouch doing some work here, honestly.
It's been chugging a bit today, huh? With so many.
I wonder if this will, like, there's so many towers that have gone to different owners than they had pre-reset.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if stuff's going to get traded back, but I wonder if this might shake it up in the Outlands a bit.
Oh my God.
Because
are you looking at the Mudhouse clump just now?
Yeah.
It's just brutal. I'm also watching the other fight that we had going on, and it's been amazing over here with Elevate and versus Sun still going on. Sun kind of getting chased through the chokes and just clumped up and dumped down. Great play by Elevate over there.
There's a TikToker in there. There's a TikToker in there looting. Are they going to kill him or are they just going to allow him to loot? I don't know.
Over here on Pudge.
So many TikTok. Oh my, the whole TikTok lizard army's there. The whole TikTok army has arrived for the loot.
Oh, you're talking up over behind Elevate. Yeah, they're sucking them up behind Elevate. Over here, though, finally, Mudhouse was able to get its feet underneath them, and they turned around, and they've turned this engagement around, actually just really pushing deep into the Ouch Alliance now, and I think they have control. I do need to find us a decent tank here for Mudhouse, as I've gone through all my tanks.
A lot of them have died, but Ouch taken some heavy casualties. No longer cluster queued this zone either. Crystal Defense Force. No one's respawning in this zone, it looks like. I don't know where Ouch are respawning. I don't know where Mudhouse are respawning currently. This tower is unowned. It's an NA tower for later. That'll be interesting to see who manages to grab that.
Choke play here for Mudhouse. Great plays on this choke from both sides.
Another looter going down. The looters, man. People are just like, people don't mind doing a full engage on looters anymore, honestly. They're just like, whatever. We'll hit them. We'll hit them with a full engage, because basically they're like, you know, F these guys hoovering up all the loot between fights.
We're on the perspective of Roxanner here, GM of Mudhouse, just kind of cleaning up the rest of this. Pretty significant.
Yeah, it looks, I mean, they weathered some big hits there and some big clumps. It looks like they just came out on top. Okay, let's go to Africa now then. This one's wrapping up, I think.
Yeah, well, both these other ones have wrapped up. Just so many fights. This has been a good day, Lewpac.
EU reset looking strong. NA will have to have
work to do. Oh, big fight over here. Nice stuff too. Dark set. Okay, reject party. This is gonna be rough for them, as Nope is getting kind of crushed right now by Homeless Crew, and we've seen this happen before.
Yeah, but they're not swarming. After they engage, they need to counter with something, don't they? They need to counter.
They need to do something.
And it just seems like, yeah, it just seems like they're just getting a bunch of themselves deleted, and then just waiting for the next hit. Well, actually, no, I see a guy there, Kroll from Fax, was actually looting all the bodies and going overweight. That's why they weren't countering. They were just grabbing as much loot as possible.
Oh boy. Oh
boy. Reject party have a mammoth on the field. He's got to be fearing for his life right now. Who's May Alliance is respawning here. So no one's respawning in this zone. Homeless Crew, as the name suggests, don't have anywhere to respawn anyway. I don't know if they've got any hideouts. Oh, good hits there from Nope. Actually, really solid DPS coming forward, but those enigmatics come down for the saves and the counter. That was actually a really nice engage and some big burst damage, but it was just that, it was always that same one, that one last bar, Shozen.
That's the save bar.
Yeah, smoke is on
Somebody drops
field.
those guardians and everything's over. Everybody's safe. Heals come in. Reset achieved. Oh, I don't think there's going to be a reset on that engagement. Oh, looks like a lot of guys from Smoke just went down up north. Lewpac, yeah. I don't know if you were able to see that on your screen as well.
Yeah, I just saw those. I saw the bodies drop in, the claps. Here comes another clump and clap. And the big difference here to me is the DPS connection, right? The Homeless Crew DPS is connecting. It's not like literally Homeless Crew are in a dead end, by the way. Just FYI, they're in a complete dead end. They have nowhere to go but this choke. Like, if Nope has overwhelming numbers, they could just run at them. Like, honestly, they could just run at them. But the problem is in this choke, they can't fight over the top of each other. Smoke and Nope only have one choke in. Bob Freeze coming in for the Smoke boys and getting smoked for their trouble, it seems.
Yeah, Smoke and Nope make it really good for all the puns that you need for a team that didn't quite.
Yeah. Honestly, like a lot of these alliance names and guild names, they write the puns themselves. But right now, like the Homeless Crew, I mean, I see what they're doing, but the problem is you know, Nope are probably just going to sit outside and call everybody. Like, look at these blobs that have just entered. Do you see the two blobs just zoned in? Hang on.
Is CTMS with PoE? Doesn't look like it.
What is CTMS? No, that's the
all right,
Monkey
then they're
Alliance.
fighting Syndic right now.
Okay.
Over on his Mammoth, he is getting attacked. Actually, yeah, now they're all jumping in on him. So we got a second thing to show on our second screen, that Mammoth attack. We'll keep it on this other match for our primary as Nope versus Homeless Crew continues to rage. Nope making a fantastic push here. Are they going to be able to get up the hill, Lewpac?
Syndic might lose a Mammoth here as well. I think he's going to be able to zone. No, is there a zone there? He's going to be able to zone here.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Lord Varys, okay.
On Africa now, there's more blobs coming in. This is the problem. Like they don't.
Yeah, he's got more and more guys coming in, wave after wave. They have a hard time, you know, getting reinforcements to Homeless Crew. They need to get themselves a hideout somewhere.
They can't actually bomb.
Oh, Syndic is down to his second. He's down to only 2 bars here, Lewpac. He's gonna make it to the next zone, but then he still has to figure out what to do after that.
He might. I think he can go to travel mode. Honestly, I think he can go to travel mode. If not, he's got a hideout. He's got a hideout in this zone that he has access to.
Okay.
But I don't think he's going to make it. I actually don't think he's going to make it. Like, his shield's going to expire. He's got the speed. It's going to be so tight. It's going to be so close. I mean, if they had a ballista right now, they'd be laughing.
Oh, if they had a ballista, it would already be over. He's down to 1 bar. He's done. This is over.
There's a blob coming.
He's half a bar. It's down.
It's gone. He's down. He's getting clapped. Oh, he runs for his life.
He's running for his life. He gets caught and he's done. And now we gotta see.
Do they find him? He's ice blocked. There is some. Oh, there was some backup coming. There was some backup coming.
You get to see the combat. I got sent away.
No, I got bounced out, but he did.
Well, we
dropped.
still have this huge fight going on between Homeless Crew and Nope, and Homeless is once again making a significant push up into the Homeless Crew.
I think they're just gonna get whittled down though.
You'd think so, but we've seen them do some amazing things in the past. I'm not gonna put it past them. I don't want to say these guys can't handle it.
Like what they need to do here, right? Absolutely, is one force, probably Nope, because I think it's the bigger force, right? Mm-hmm. Needs to fake engage and then just literally run inside them up the top, right? Smoke stays at the bottom of the choke to catch anyone trying to swap sides, and you just run into them. They're in a dead end. They cannot do anything. They have nowhere to go. Like, playing in the choke just gives them the chance to clap and clap and clap, right? You just need to go inside them and just go mad. Like, seriously. Like, we know how good their defenses are, but here, so here we're going to see a big surge up. The Mammoths come in, and hopefully they just put everybody up the choke or just run them down. Put the melees inside them. Like, doesn't matter how many you lose up here, you will eventually win that way.
Look at that. That was, if you keep losing that many, Robin, it's going to be tough.
They stopped on the choke. You know what I mean? They hesitated. Instead of just going in, just run through them. Run through them to the back line. Don't sit on the bit that they're clapping. Just look at those. Look at that pile of bodies, and they're just sifting through their own loot. Like, the loot will still be there at the end. Well, it probably won't, knowing Albion players, but they're so busy picking up loot that they're just getting done, and they might even end up just leaving.
You can't pick up loot, Lewpac. It is a death trap. Like,
you literally can, and that's the problem.
But don't. Like, choose not to. Make the smart choice to live another day.
Listen, right?
If you pick up 5 pieces of 8-2 and then you die, it didn't matter how much you looted.
You know how, like, party leaders have settings and stuff, right? Party leaders should be able to set how long their loot is protected for, right? I can guarantee you every raid leader would gladly set it to 10 minutes to stop combat looting in their own Zerg. Even the best Zergs in the game suffer from it, man.
Oh, There's
always somebody that gets
people
too
in
excited.
BA like combat looting, and it's just a mistake.
And now it looks like Homeless is like, all right, we ain't staying up here forever. We're gonna clap a huge chunk here. And I guess it depends how far Nope and Smoke have got to come, right? They're looking like they want to come down. It's gonna be nasty. Yeah, they're coming down. They're looking east. Oh, look at this huge club of Nope on this second choke. Oh, they are all dead, Shozen. Every single person in that clump is dead. No exceptions.
Oh
They're just
my
going
God.
back to their choke. They're just going back to their choke.
Like,
They're
what are you gonna do? Like, I thought we thought Nope was gonna get enough reinforcements here, Lewpac. I thought we were saying homeless crew was gonna get whittled down.
Yeah, well, they
kept looting. They kept
just,
looting and dying.
No, it's not even that. They just didn't do what they needed to do. They didn't fight it
Push
correctly.
up the hill.
Yeah,
you have to push up, sacrifice a few guys, get
All
through
of
that
those
initial
halberds.
engagement, drop your, cleanses, and get through with your Knights helms. Some people are gonna die, but if you can get through that initial, engagement on the top of the hill, get your melees into their back line.
All of those
halberds
and axes needed to be in the back, right?
Yeah.
Just mess up their resets, mess up everything, and put in. I mean, you can't fight a ZVZ against a much better ZVZ force, right? You have to turn it from a straight up ZVZ to a brawl. That's how you win with stupid numbers, right? If you have a stupid numbers advantage, right, but you're against a better force, you make it so it's not a ZVZ. You just make it a mess. And oh wow, there's a huge blob behind again. Hang on. Let's have a look. Oh no, okay. I was like, there's another huge blob. That entire blob is just homeless crew picking up as much loot as is still left.
As you do.
I think
there's so much loot there. There's so much loot over there. You know somebody's got to be in charge of that. You can't let that sit, Lewpac. That would be wrong.
That was a good fight, though. That was a good fight.
Now I'm trying to find another. Oh, they got another fight up here with Sorry.
Okay,
Sorry caught by homeless crew. Just hop back on Africa now.
Oh, okay.
He just caught another group out of position.
I mean, if
this is going to be an incredibly quick chew and spew, as these guys are going to all go home and be like, "Did we get to play and reset today?"
If you care about nothing other than ZVZing, then you get a lot of content with homeless crew, don't you?
Absolutely, 100%.
Oh, nice clumps onto the Sorry boys.
Oh.
And
Sun is back in hideout. What's going on there, Lewpac?
I don't know.
Have the main line. What's going on?
I mean, I'm not on comms with them surprisingly right now.
Okay, so you're a little busy. All right.
Yeah, I'm busy casting reset day.
Well, I'm just going by the amount of tells that I'm getting. I have a wall of purple text at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just following the bounce arounds. Tribami said we're fighting Elevate. Oh, this is a lot of bodies
Reject
right
party
now.
is dead as well. Oh god.
Wait, Nope got smashed here. They played that so badly, that hill, honestly. Like, it's unbelievable how they got picked apart from a Zerg that was literally in a choke, like with no exit.
No, 100%. And they got played into it. They kept going up the hill, not pushing all the way through.
Yeah, just hesitating, getting clapped on loot, like getting smashed. Like when Smoke left as well, Smoke just left. They were like, nah. Right. Looks like
going
this
through
is
my list. A lot of people are home.
Yeah, everyone's gone home. Everyone's in their hideouts or their islands right now. I think. I mean, it's 44 minutes.
We're at 45 minutes past.
Yeah. It's a lot of time has passed, and you guys have got you've got
another show, and
you've got 20.
We got to go in a minute.
We've got to go. All right. Whoa. All right.
I didn't even realize it. Bogul, did you realize it either?
It's been
like be gone in a minute.
Hour and a quarter of action or something, like absolutely non-stop. So that was a banger of a reset day. And coming right up is the 20v20s.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're looking forward to this. Robin and the gang will be here in 1 minute. Thank you to all the crews taking part. We haven't even had a chance to dissect what's gone on, I guess.
Not at all. We haven't even looked at the map, and we do not have time to look at the map. We'll have to look at it during the NA reset when Robin Hooders comes back, though we will talk to you again later today for 5v5s.
Yeah,
but we have to get out the door right now so that we can end the stream and get back for the first match of 20v20s. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be immediately back with another show.
Bye-bye. See you guys later on for 5v5s.